Someday I should get like an actual stand. I don't
Probably.
know. What's the solution here? Hang it from the ceiling?
Duct
I
tape.
mean,
Chuck a bunch of
stands
money
are
where you
cheap,
need it.
right?
Get a bunch of hooks and just screw them into the ceiling.
Sure.
Just hang mics everywhere.
Duct
Yeah,
tape
we
to
have that
your
kind of
chest.
money.
Nick, just duct tape it to your chest.
Oh, we could get lavaliers.
Oh.
Even though those cost like $1,200 a piece.
What?
They're
Do you have to
pretty-
wax
they're
your
pretty
chest for chest mics?
No.
When it rubs against your hair, isn't it like static?
No, because you can just clip it onto your shirt. And then
What
it's
if
just
you're
a
like
wire
really
going down.
bushy?
Then that is a problem. If you're like Sasquatch level bush, where you're just like grabbing everything with your hair, it's a problem.
Listen, man, I'm not saying
the
I did
living Velcro
shave
man.
my chest before, but you know,
You may
Europeans
need
are
to
hairy,
fucking
man.
Get it waxed.
Get your chest waxed?
I hear
that
it's
sounds
not
terrible.
That
They got better waxes now.
All right, do we want to talk about the subject at hand?
I don't know. Like I'm just easing into it.
bad. All right, yeah.
Should I do like an actual intro?
Yeah, well, you know. At
What's
least
up, guys? Hello, YouTube and iTunes and SoundCloud and Tor. How's
Boy,
it
that's a
going?
lot of things we're probably not uploading to.
And LimeWire.
Do we have an iTunes account?
LimeWire. Dude, we're
Frostwire.
no matter what we're doing, we're gonna be on LimeWire. That community is still active.
But there's no SoundCloud anymore. Rest in peace, SoundCloud.
SoundCloud still exists. It's Grooveshark that doesn't exist.
Grooveshark doesn't exist. No, SoundCloud is losing all.
Can you download stuff on
Is
GarageBand,
it?
or is that just editing?
It's like losing like $1 million a day.
It's losing $1 million a
It's
day?
fucking tanking hard.
There's plenty of companies that are losing $1 million a day that are still completely viable,
Like Nintendo.
like Twitter.
Like Twitter. It's a Twitter problem with SoundCloud.
That sucks because my band has a page on SoundCloud. Yeah,
You should back that up.
yeah. I mean, half the recordings on there are just from my iPhone, but you know.
The best quality.
This is a new thing that we're going to be doing, where we're going to be talking about some things every week.
Nice.
Just for a short little while.
Dude,
here
I like
on the
talking. You
Robot
like
House
talking?
channel. I am a fan of talking sometimes.
Sometimes.
I agree with that sometimes.
Who do we have
It's
this
okay.
week?
We got the whole lot, even Ken, and Ken doesn't have a mic, even though he insists on talking.
Yeah.
We got myself, who is known as Nick, the Destroyer.
With me, he's known as Jerome the Impaler.
And we got me, which is Nate, also known as Dirk.
Okay.
And then
Haven't
you
heard
got
that one before.
And Josh is also here.
Yep.
And Ken is sitting over there.
I
on
am the
couch.
machine.
I hear you are known as the machine.
So, we have a subject?
Yeah, so there's some stuff going on that people have been freaking out about in the gaming community today.
Is it Microsoft stuff?
It is Microsoft related stuff, but
On
I'm
the
not
ball, dog.
like
Is it on
like you
fire?
guys have done your research. I have not done my research.
You're the one who told us about it.
I
you
t-
you
yeah,
came
I-
blasting in. You're like, I got news.
I had a headline, but I don't know anything about it. All I've
had a hot ticket.
yeah,
Is it on fire?
All
it's
right,
pretty
I guess
warm.
I guess
So-
Nate did the most research, so he can blast
I guess
in
we're
here.
talking about Scalebound being entirely canceled.
it was canceled.
Straight up canceled. It's not even potentially canceled. Microsoft has announced, and Phil Spencer himself has tweeted about it. It is done.
Yeah, Nick came in like, oh, they dropped from Microsoft, and Nate was just like, it's gone, like it's
Yeah.
completely gone.
It's entirely gone. So, mostly they're saying it was canceled due to business decisions and just kind of
Creative differences,
creative differences going on there.
non-affiliated conflicts in a way that is non-proportioned
So
to be
what-
explained at a
yeah.
later time.
What they're saying mostly though too is like what people are freaking out and saying is like, oh no, there will never be another Microsoft game with Platinum Games, but that's not how they're making it seem. Just from like Phil Spencer and Platinum Games, even though Platinum Games has yet to even make an announcement about that I could find.
So Phil Spencer went and made an announcement.
Yeah, he went through and tweeted. He's like,
That
hey,
guy's on top of it, man.
you know, he went through and covered it, and he's just saying, you know, there's a lot more games coming out this year. Don't worry about it. We still have a nice lineup.
Did he like make a vocal announcement, or he just chug a tweet out there?
So far, it's just been a tweet. I'm probably guessing in the next few days we might see a video from Phil Spencer because usually he's pretty on top of that.
You know, it was weird that Platinum Games was with Microsoft to begin with.
Because they've done so much Nintendo and Sony things.
Yeah, so they mostly affiliate themselves with other companies that are based in Japan because they're a Japanese-based company.
Yeah.
So they've released products with Microsoft before, but it was never like a
Xbox
sealed deal,
exclusive.
Xbox exclusive. You know, it's like multi-platform. Everyone gets a copy, kind of sweet bag for everybody. Yeah, I mean, when I heard the news that it was like This Japanese company that's never worked with Microsoft as a Microsoft exclusive. It's like Microsoft has a lot of money and they're chugging it like every direction. They're like, come here, come develop for us, come develop for Microsoft. And I'm pretty sure they started working on that before Phil Spencer was even head of Xbox.
Yeah.
That's how long that game's been in production.
From what I could find, it's been in production for over 4 years, which also is one of the reasons why they've canceled it at this point, is because they've missed a few deadlines. Like, it was supposed to come out already at this point. It was supposed to come out maybe November last year.
It was pretty weird when, I mean, they showed it at like E3 2014, right?
Yeah.
That was what, the year after Xbox One came out, when they started
Yes.
showing a bunch of games. They were like, here's Scalebound. Everybody was like, really cool. And then 2015 came around and it was like, absolutely nothing. 2016, they didn't show anything either.
Well, they had like 1 or 2 teasers come
They
out.
had the co-op for it.
Yeah, they showed co-op in one of the E3
Yeah.
teasers.
I mean, the game looked just as finished in 2014 just as in 2016.
But of course, E3 presentations
Right.
are just their own little
It's
environment they
your
create.
flash and mirrors E3 goggles
Yeah.
situation.
So one thing too, I think it might just be Platinum Games might be having just a rough year as of 2016. That's when they really started.
Well, what else did
breaking
they
off.
develop this year?
In 2016, they went through and developed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutants in Manhattan.
Oh, yeah, that got a poor reception.
That got a poor reception. It was mostly okay, just saying, "Oh, it feels like a really old arcade hack and slash." Which, if you dig those,
People like that.
Yeah, you can go through and play that. They also made Star Fox Zero, which had the weird center Wii U gamepad mechanic where you had to aim that way, even though you had to go through and pay attention to the other screen to fly.
Oh, yeah, people hated that.
People
That's
really
a
hated
straight
that.
up meme.
The only game that I saw that
Wasn't
got
there a reviewer that just refused to give it a rating because couldn't finish the game from how
Yeah.
terrible it was?
the
What was that,
reviews-
Polygon? That sounds like Polygon.
So one thing I noticed too, also, is the only game they really were able to get out that got a good reception last year was Star Fox Guard, which is just a tower defense game.
Okay. Was that on the Wii U?
Is that just a
Yes.
game that has the Star Fox name slathered onto it, even
Yep.
though it has
Sounds
nothing
like
to
it.
do with the game?
Just Nintendo's been doing that a lot lately. They're just like, you guys want our title? Like, slap
Yeah.
it on anything?
The same thing happened with that one Star Fox game on the GameCube. Yeah, Star Fox Adventures.
Dude, they didn't
Where-
have legs in that game. I keep on telling you that, but you won't believe me. They
Listen,
chopped off their legs, and they have like robot legs, so
They
they
were-
fit in the plane.
no, they were
fit in the
riding
plane.
dinosaurs.
In that game, there's a segment in multiplayer where you're fighting each other with guns,
Okay.
and everyone has robot legs. See, Ken can confirm.
It's all part of the
The
I don't know,
leg
man.
chopping's part of the canon, right? All right, we're getting off track.
Well,
Anyway, what do you think is going on?
I don't know. I have no idea what this would mean for Platinum if TMNT was a failure and then Scalebound is getting cut. Like, is that just going to mean, like how far can they go just until their entire branch is shut down?
Well, I believe
They have-
that all of Scalebound was being funded by Microsoft.
Yeah.
oh,
So I don't think they're losing like their own money based on that because they were paying them like in IP and in material and in time exclusively
Because
for development.
there also was a part of Microsoft's game development arm that was working with them, but yeah, it's
so do we know if Microsoft owns all of the developed assets from that game, or if it can
It's
be
too soon-
recycled
it's too
into
soon to
something?
say.
yeah, not a clue. Now, I was gonna say Platinum is releasing just one game this year, so
They're a
that
large
means-
company. Like,
Yeah,
I'd be shocked if they shut down because of this. They did make Bayonetta. They've made great games in the past. Like, everybody loves working with them.
well, fun, interesting fact. This was actually the third time that they've tried to release Scalebound.
Who have
They
they tried
tried to
releasing
release
it
it?
with?
Well, they were planning on doing it right after they finished working on Bayonetta, but then there was just not any interest, so they never actually worked on it at that point. Well, after they finished, I forget what that game was. It was 101 something.
Dalmatians.
Maybe.
Probably wrong.
Anyways,
Wonderful 101.
that's
Zoe
what it
101.
was.
Nope, it's wrong as well.
So, Wonderful 101. After that one, they were going to try and release Scalebound again, but they just couldn't get out at that time. It got shut down, and then they were able to do it this time, although it now is canceled.
I mean, Wonderful 101 was in like 2013. That was like launch of new consoles. So they were probably developing it for like 360, PlayStation 3. So what did they remaster all their assets and try to re-release it?
Well,
That's a lot of
didn't
work for a
on
single
them.
game.
They didn't work on them before this. It's just they kept trying to bring out the idea. Of
Oh, okay.
Scalebound.
They were okay. I got you.
Yeah, it's been a passion project for what the people were.
God
saying
bless. I
about
love
it.
passion projects, but if it doesn't bring a company into the floor every single time,
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope nobody gets fired. That's always like the biggest hope. Nobody loses their jobs.
I'm
Yeah.
so I'm so nervous about that for ukulele because I'm so like I want that to be such a good game, but it is a passion project. And
Ukulele is literally people who were fired from Rare
Yeah.
who went and created their own company and they're making ukulele. So it couldn't be more like a Banjo-Kazooie successor because it's literally the same developers.
which I'm super excited for because I love Banjo-Kazooie.
I love Banjo-Kazooie.
I was like the N64 era 3D platformers was like my jam and continues to be.
I mean, that was like Rare's like bread and butter.
Yeah.
It was their heyday, right?
Yeah.
And then they made Perfect Dark Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah. How in time?
We just passed or we're coming up on 11 minutes.
So
Do we want to talk about Rare at all, or because we're a little far in?
Well, they have Sea of Thieves coming out, yeah?
They do.
It looks great.
Which
Speaking of freaking Microsoft, like partnering with companies, they've had Rare under their wing for a while, and they've been using them for a bunch of Kinect games, and now they're letting them do their own title. So I'm pretty excited because I love some Rare. Rare is probably my favorite company.
yeah. Yeah.
Good
That's
agreements across the board. Anybody not like Rare? All right, awesome. Rare,
Ken raised his hand.
Ken raised his hand, but he doesn't have a mic, so who cares?
So, I know we're all really excited for Sea of Thieves as well, and we're all going to be getting it as soon as it comes out.
Sure. Dibs on being captain.
I don't
Nope.
even listen. I don't even know if it's going to be good. I'm just excited to see what Rare is going to put out
Yeah.
because they're so versatile in the games that they put out. They can
Mhm.
literally make anything.
Yeah.
Like they, even though platformers is like, everybody wants. It seems like the internet wants this to fail because Rare has failed so much in the past, and ever since they've been shipped with Microsoft, and everybody hates Microsoft for some reason. They're like, Rare needs to also fail to prove Microsoft that they're terrible. So I don't know, man. Gonna be on these other side of the ship here. I really want this game to do well, and I hope it sells well. And Microsoft's not in a downpour like they used to be.
Yeah.
They've been best-selling console for like what, 4 months in a row,
Oh, more than that now.
Yeah.
5 months in a row. Does anyone want to look that up?
Probably almost a year now.
Really?
Yeah.
Unless you wanna hear
Outselling
anything
the
else, you
PlayStation?
wanna hear, no.
Yes.
Okay.
At the beginning of this new console generation,
Phil
like,
Spencer's turning it around, man.
yeah, Sony was killing it. Their sales were like triple Xbox sales, but it has slowly been reversing.
I mean, everybody was pretty like when the one came out, and its marketing was awful, and
Mhm.
it's just everybody was like, "Oh, Microsoft is doomed to fail," and I was like, "Microsoft is not doomed to fail. Microsoft has so much money
They will make it work.
What operating system are you probably using this
to
very
type
minute?
to type in your comment."
To type in your comment? Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
The answer is Microsoft.
Anyway, Microsoft will do fine. Platinum Games news really weird. Everybody can agree on that. It's
Yeah.
kind of new, so it's yet that we know anything about it.
Rip Scalebound.
Rest in peace. Hopefully, you get picked up by like Konami or something.
I was
By
looking
Sony.
forward to that game so much.
Top selling since July.
All right, what the heck are we doing?
Top selling since July, Ken says. What are we doing? Man, I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out.
Robot House news.
Robot House News.
We just figured out webcams, so it's 2005 here in Robot House.
Yeah. We got a new lighting system, which was our main issue, because this room that we record in is like a nightmare.
It's so
for
dark.
lighting.
We basically live in like a cave
Yeah.
dwelling situation.
I don't know.
I
Lighting
think-
was so bad. We've been messing with webcams for a while, but we literally either couldn't see anyone or everybody looked so pigmented because
Yeah.
the lighting was so bad.
I think
So-
our Twitter bio is several pale men who live in a den.
Sounds about right.
New videos every week.
That's
Hey,
funny.
yeah. So now we got that figured out. So we're gonna be releasing a lot more videos with face reactions.
Yeah, we're starting to release videos every day, which is something we have not had the capability of doing in the past because just a lack of organization and
Well, we took about 3 years to figure out how to do that.
how to do one a month.
Yeah.
Now here we are. I mean, we figured out our setup is so much more streamlined now
Yeah.
that we can just like at any time somebody's like, "You want to record something?" and everybody could be like, I mean, if we're all here, clearly.
Even
But
if we're not all here, we can have one or two people just be like, "Hey, let's record something," and then it's done.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we got a lot of big ideas coming along.
Yep.
Big video projects coming soon. We don't want to like.
I'm looking forward to trying to bring out my game series. Well, my little series that we're gonna try to do. I'm
Do we want
excited
to
for
start teasing stuff, or do we want to just keep it quiet until it releases?
I'm gonna keep it quiet, and you can probably see the video next week.
Next week.
Is my hope, the first of it.
I'm excited to.
Ken's releasing 17 hours of Arma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's
Okay.
going to upload it because we take 8 hours to upload a 10-minute video here
He's just gonna run over to the Google Fiber office in Provo.
and plug it in directly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Well, I'm excited to hop onto this 1,000-degree knife gravy train that's happening.
We're going to
Oh,
make
yeah.
videos for that?
Yeah, we can start rolling in money. Get
Okay.
it 300 million views per video for heating up a knife and cutting through an orange or something.
Let's do it. Let's start making videos on that.
Yeah. Expect videos every hour, 1,000-degree knife videos from here until the end of time,
Okay.
until the
well,
sun consumes the earth.
That sounds about everything. Anybody else want to add anything?
No. Don't really have any news or points to get across.
It's
Okay.
2017, guys.
It
Yes,
is. We
2017.
made it
Trump's
to the
America.
first week of 2017. Obama's got like 3 days left. No, he's done tomorrow.
Okay, well, updates
And
on
then-
that next week.
Yeah.
All right, well,
We'll see if we
we'll
survive
gather all here next week for another
the transitioning into Trump's America.
weekly executable. All right, see you guys.
See you guys.
That's Vidania.
Peace.
Robotus.